You ready to rock and roll? Hey, what's up, guys? Wouldn't that be funny? My teeth are here. I used to be able to do that a lot, but I can't do that anymore. These are the things that work in today's market. You're going to love what we did in here. We're going to go start making some money. Here's how you do it. Hey, what's up, guys? John Cochran here, and today is System Saturday, the day that I bring you a system that I use in my business that you can rip off, duplicate using your own local market. Now, on today's System Saturday, we're going to hit you right through the eyes because we're going to show you how to become a profitable investor without having droughts. So many investors of all different experience levels, whether they're brand new investors, they've never even flipped a deal, or whether they're an experienced investor, they have droughts. And what I mean by that is they go out there and they get paid 1 month, and then they don't get paid the next month, then they don't get paid the next month, and then they get another profit check on month number 4. It's just not enough consistency on getting profit checks, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. So right here you have a deal pipeline, right? There's 6 different stages that you have into a real estate investor's deal pipeline. You got to have prospects, right? So once you have prospects, then those prospects turn into under contract to buy. Once you have them under contract to buy, then you will own these properties. And then after that, the fourth stage is now you've got it listed for sale, and then you've got a property that you under contract to sell, and then you have it closed. So all you have to do when you really break it down like this, all you're doing is you're just moving from left to right, and it's like, how many prospects can you get? How many of those prospects can you get under contract? Then you own these things. That's the way this thing works. So many investors, they get this wrong. So many investors, they'll come to me and they'll say, John, I don't know what's wrong with my business. I'm not as profitable as I was anymore. So the first thing that I'll ask them is, let me see your deal pipeline. And I don't care about addresses or anything like that. All I want to know is the numbers in each one, because it spots everything. It will show me exactly why an investor has droughts or whenever they have wins. And it tells me exactly what they do. So I'm going to show you 2 different pipelines right here, 2 different deal pipelines, and I'm going to tell you, and we're going to go through if it's a broke investor, yes or no, on both of these. So the first deal pipeline, this is a pipeline, and this is a normal newbie. This is a normal investor that's trying to get going. They've got another job. This is what their deal pipeline looks like. They have 1 prospect, right? 1 lead that they're working, hopefully following up with. They don't have anything under contract, but they did a couple of months ago, so they own a property now that they're probably fixing up. They don't have any properties listed for sale right now because they just got this one listed for sale, and then it went under contract, right? So it went under contract, and they haven't sold anything this year. Let's just assume that we're halfway through the year. This investor right here, this is a typical investor that you would see that has another job, that they're not doing this full time. They're giving it, maybe five hours a week, maybe 25% of their effort. That is this first deal pipeline. So this deal pipeline, what do they need to work on, right? What do they need to work on? Well, you can tell that they're a broke investor because they're going to sell this thing, and then this one's going to go for listed for sale, but they're going to go and they're going to get a check probably in 30 days, 45 days, something like that, and then they're going to wait about another 30 days. Depending on where this one's at in the rehab, if it's at the very beginning stages, they're going to be waiting a lot longer, and then they're going to be missing out on checks, and they're not getting consistent checks. So my friends, this right here is definitely a broke real estate investor. So with this investor right here, what they need to do is they need to focus right here. They need to focus on the prospecting side, so that they can really ramp this side up to get more deals under contract, because no matter what, this investor right here, they're constantly going to be inconsistent with getting paychecks, constantly. Now, this second deal pipeline, it's kind of a tricky one. And this is a real deal pipeline of one of our students that came to me for individual consulting. They said, John, I need help in my business. And I said, okay. So they flew to my office and they showed me what their deal pipeline was. 0 prospects, 3 deals under contract to buy, 5 deals in the rehab stage right now. They own 3 that they've already got rehabbed and whatnot, so that are listed for sale. 2 deals under contract. They were pre-sold, by the way, and then 2 deals closed this year. And again, let's just say that it's June and it is halfway through the year. I looked at this deal pipeline, and you would think that this pipeline right here is a very, very healthy deal pipeline. Now, those out there are going to say, well, John, he needs to work on this. He needs to work on that. He needs to go out there and get prospects. And really, in reality, he probably doesn't. He probably doesn't right now. He can take a little bit of time off, which I know goes against the rule. He can take a little bit of time off because we've got all of these rehabs that are going on that we need to really, really focus on working on. But really what's concerning about this deal pipeline is that they've only closed 2 deals in the matter of 6 months. So immediately I could tell that this investor was broke. I could immediately tell that this investor was broke, even though that it really looks like that right here, that this investor, man, they've got it going on. They've got this going on. And they've got a lot of profit. They've got a lot of profit coming in, but it's really, really concerning how you can go 5 months and only get 2 checks. Okay, get 2 checks out of that, and they weren't the biggest of checks. So the whole point of this is, what does this investor do? What does this investor need to do to eliminate these gaps and start going out there and not having these droughts and getting paid twice out of 6 months? What do they need to do? They need to start taking this inventory, because clearly they're good at getting deals under contract. They need to take this inventory that they have under contract to buy, or this inventory that they own, and they need to start a wholesaling business. They need to start liquidating this business, and they need to start adding wholesaling to their strategies. This right here is an investor that only goes out there and rehabs, and it proves right here that they are the broke rehabber because they don't have checks coming in every single month. Wholesaling will bridge those gaps so that you can get consistent paychecks. So make sure that you look at your deal pipeline. It will tell you everything on where you're going right and where you're going wrong. Subscribe to this video, like us on Facebook, and I'll see you on the next System Saturday. See you guys.